Hello everyone, and welcome to the ultimate disguise. Now, what is the ultimate disguise? It's that stupid glasses and mustache accessory. That's pretty much all it is. But I did want to make a moveset, not necessarily based around that, but just a very overpowered, a godly, or maybe a Super Saiyan God moveset, who knows. So I've got Instant Transmission, Ki Blast Cannon, Punisher Drive, and Sledgehammer as my 4 supers. Kaioken as my transformation because it kind of looks like Super Saiyan God, and I do have the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku Super Soul, I forgot what it's called then, for when I am playing with limitations off. I have Hyper Movement as my evasive, and Burning Strike and Final Flash as my 2 ultimates. Will I change this in the future? Probably in some way, shape or form. And I only realised, I think as I was recording the final fight, which I do believe is against Trunks, that my 2 ultimates are, you know, the same as, I think it's the 2nd and 4th preset of Dragon Ball Super Future Trunks, you know, Burning Strike and Final Flash. So I do think that's quite funny. But this guy, picked Gohan, I believe. He did break my guard, and he was kind of kicking my ass, but he went for a Super Kamehameha. I had enough time to break his guard. From there, I believe I did a mini combo on him, went for Final Flash, then I went for Burning Strike, game over. Nothing we could do at that point. So going to the second fight for this video, I believe there's going to be 6 fights in total, so we win like what? Well, we win the second fight, so I'm a quarter way through, I guess. So this guy picks his Frieza Race character. This is with limitations on. So he goes for the golden form there and drops out of it, and I don't know why. He does have Divinity Unleashed. So I was thinking, well, maybe he joined thinking that this was going to be with limitations off, therefore maybe he's running the Elder Kai Super Soul, because that now activates if you go for a reinforcement skill, which Divinity Unleashed, if you use it long enough, it will, I believe it grants, well, it gives you back Ki automatically, so that counts as a reinforcement skill, and if you transform, it will then activate the Super Soul. But then again, even if that was true, I don't know why he dropped out of it, because it's better, like, it's a really good transformation. I don't believe he has any sort of Ki or stamina drain, or if it does, it's very minimal. Like, I've never really encountered a problem with it, so I don't know why he dropped out of it there. Very interesting. I do go for, well, I break his guard, I went for Punisher Drive, and I did try and get him in the Sledgehammer. It didn't work, unfortunately. Like, it's like, that feels like, looking back, it should have worked, but it didn't. I don't know what you're gonna do. So here in a moment, right here, yes, I vanished, and I did try to perfect block it rather than trying to go for the back step. I mean, I should have gone for the back step. I go for the Burning Bass here. Yeah, the Burning Strike, same thing. That hits him, so I figured, well, I want to go to the ground to recover some stamina. He goes for Sudden Storm, which is fair enough. I haven't seen that being used lately, so it's always nice to see that. It's a very nice attack. I vanished there. I don't know why. Maybe to try and go for stamina reset, but of course I failed. He goes for another Sudden Storm. I'm back in the water. I do think I tried to go to the ground. No, I don't. Yeah, okay, so the reason why I don't, well, I think the reason why I didn't go to the ground here was because, well, he's above the water, so I wouldn't be able to see him, and vice versa, so he could maybe shoot a Ki Blast at me, like the fully charged Garden Form Ki Blast, and if I can't see it, and it hits me, it's gonna suck, and it does suck, like right there. So yeah, it's not looking too hot for me right now. It goes for another one, another Sudden Storm. I guess like the theme that he's running. I have a Kaioken times 20 there, I believe there's times 20. Yeah, he breaks my guard. I think I went for it as he was, well, maybe before he started the dash. So I royally messed up there, so that's wonderful. I mean, like I just mentioned, I do like the theme that he was running, if that was intentional, like with Sudden Storm, like the purple Ki Blast, with the golden form for the charged Ki Blast. I just thought that was very nice. So going to the next fight, I believe this is the, I think this may be the only fight with limitations off, I'm not too sure, but I believe he went for Super Vegeta 2 there. Or maybe it was Future Super Saiyan, I can't remember. No, it's Super Vegeta 2 because of the lightning. I just saw sparks, whatever. He's level 88, and he has, I believe it was Empress Death Beam and Divine Lasso, so very nice. I mean, it does make sense that he's running Empress Death Beam because he, as you just saw, he went for Super Vegeta 2, and he's got quite a bit of Ki, so of course, again, just makes sense. I do believe he goes for it in a moment, and he just completely failed because I just avoided all of it. So yeah, I mean, I do know this moveset I'm using is fairly overpowered. I mean, you've got he went for Emperor's Death Beam. I've got like Sledgehammer, which is just rather disgusting. But yeah, he used all of his Ki, they're going for Emperor's Death Beam, and I could have sworn when Xenoverse 2 first came out that you could stop yourself from continuing the Emperor's Death Beam ultimate attack if you just, you know, stop, you know, hitting the input or taking your fingers off the input. But apparently not. I think it could have been Xenoverse 1 maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so I do go for Kaioken times 20 here, and I do try and go for the times 60 technique, and I mentioned, well, I first said I believe it was in the triple spirits, sorry, the triple Sword of Hope video. I called it the triple, no, I said it was the Time 60 Kaioken, and that wasn't a mistake. I said that because I want to do a triple Kaioken video in the future where we, me, the Cat on Skywars, or whoever, just, go to Kaioken times 20 with the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku Super Soul and just spam the Aura Burst. I think that'd be really funny to do. But so that wasn't a mistake when I said it. Like, I meant it because, if there's 3 of us, it's times 60. I don't know, I just think it's a good thing to call, like, that technique, just the times 60, because why not? So yeah, I went for the Sledgehammer, and that just put him away entirely. So, going into the 4th fight for this video, I believe this guy is also level 88, and he's running, it's the Dandelion launcher, and I believe it was the Holy Wrath Purification. I thought when I saw it, just, like, when I first saw it, I thought it said, Divine, and that's how it said the Dandelion launcher. I mean, same initials, kind of. Well, yeah, okay. So yeah, he's got the Divine Wrath. I mean, with the Dandelion launcher, it's an attack that, yeah, it looks very cool. I mean, it's probably the longest attack in the game, yet no one uses it. I mean, for good reason. It's just too slow, it really is. If you've got hyper movement, if your opponent has hyper movement rather, you're screwed. So I do go for Kaioken times 3, I believe. He went for the Holy Wrath Purification. I broke his guard and just completely wrecked him with the Sledgehammer. Get a point block off there. I drop out to Kaioken, which I'm thinking, well, I don't think I can defeat him by the time my Kaioken runs out, especially if I'm going to be, vanishing, or maybe if I need to use my race for whatever reason. So yeah, there you guys for the Dandelion launcher. I go for Punisher Drive. I go for hyper movement there. Kind of just want to see what would happen, and it worked out for me. So a very, very, very inefficient way to win a fight, but I mean, you know what? I still won, so great. Next guy is running Sword of Hope, and he times 100 Big Bang Kamehameha. So yeah, I don't really care about Sword of Hope, but if he gets me in a heavy stamina break, he could just completely wreck me with the times 100 Big Bang Kamehameha. So I do need to be careful about that. I mean, as long as I've got, like, what, 3 bars of stamina, I should be able, well, I should be okay, because I could just go for hyper movement, and that would probably break his guard, maybe, unless he goes for the times 100 locked off, in which case, he may hit me when I go for hyper movement and he spins it around. Maybe I'm just trying to think of contingencies here in case he does go for it. I go for the light standard break and follow up with the Sledgehammer. Oh, it's so gross. The damage is so gross. Imagine if I did it with Super Saiyan 3 as well, and the CAPTION Super Soul. Jeez, so there he went for Super Saiyan 3 himself. Funny I mentioned it. I'll go for the, well, set up the back hip there, works perfectly. Go for the Key Blast Cannon. I was thinking for a split second that may finish him off, but no, of course it doesn't. But I do finish him off here, and that is game. So yeah, I mean, after I recorded about 3 or 4 of these fights, just no one was joining, so that's wonderful. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So going to the 6th and the final fight for this video. Next, yeah, this is the guy who picks Trunks, Burning Strike, and Final Flash. I don't think I've used Final Flash for the kill yet in this video. Have I? I don't think I have. Maybe I'll do it for, in this fight. Again, I cannot remember. But yeah, so I don't think this guy was the most experienced. I mean, he's going for like the back hit, so he knows, what he's doing, I'd say. Again, I'll go for the light stamina break, and then I'll go for the Sledgehammer, the fully charged Sledgehammer at that. Then I attempted to connect with the Punisher Drive, but completely failed, so that was just like, what, 1 bar of key wasted. I did also go for the stamina break attempt there, thinking that maybe that would connect, and he did hit him, but he didn't do anything, so wonderful, just absolutely wonderful. Yeah, I do know that Sledgehammer is a very overpowered attack. Well, I mean, is it overpowered? I mean, actually, you know what? Yeah, it is. Let's just be fair, lads. It's very overpowered. Especially if you want to go for like the, well, you like using infinite, like, oh, just disgusting, like legitimately disgusting. Maybe I should use it for my, I guess, my limit breaking moveset. Like, I need to call that something different because it's just like my main moveset now with the one with 3 bars of key, like that one. With the rolls I shoot, so I did break his guard. I think I may go for the Sledgehammer in a moment. Do I? It's so gross. Yeah, right there, I go for it. I'm kind of just like messing around with him now, kind of, because it's like, well, he's not going to win. Like, he's just not going to win. I do break his guard there, and of course, I go for the light stamina break after I already broke his guard, just to finish him off in style. Wonderful. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it, and with that being said, I will see you next time.